Okay, yogis, welcome. The intention for today's practice is knees to chest. So as you know, I love doing these, hands to feet, elbows to knees. So today I said, let me try something new, something I've never done before. Knees to chest, and see how many different variations we can come up with, and whether we can cover our twists, back bends. Well, you can never go back bend with the knee to chest, but at least twists, forward folds, balances, and all the rest. Standing poses, seated poses, arm balances. So let's see what all we can cover. So some of it will be fairly easy to start with, and then we kind of build up the tempo. But I'd request you to, one, make sure that you stay within your limits. Don't try things that you can't do, especially in the balances. But approach it with a playfulness. Try and do the basics so that you feel more confident moving towards more advanced poses. Second, don't get it into your head, if you can't do something, it's cool. Everyone has a place where they can't do something. Also, knees to chest is a very sneaky way of getting into the core. If I had said core, half of you would have logged out by now, but now you're trapped. So you got to spend the next hour with me with knees to chest. So if you're ready, find yourselves somewhere towards the rear end of your mat and go ahead and take your first knee to chest. So bring your knees in towards each other. So get your knees to touch. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, let your shoulders drop. Inhale, take your arms all the way up. And exhale, get your chest to your knees. And release your palms onto the mat. If you can, slowly release your forehead down to the mat. So child's pose. One of the easiest knees to chest or chest to knees position. Extremely relaxing. So go ahead, keep walking your fingers forward. Keep pushing your palms into the mat, more your pinky side of the finger down into the mat. And then your elbow is extended, fully extended. Try and push your elbow up towards the ceiling. So you kind of start getting a little engagement in your shoulders. Get a few full deep breaths here. And when you're ready, slowly lift your hips up, tuck your toes in, and push back to down dog. And start bending your knees and taking your alternate knee to your chest as much as you can. So it's a dual action. One is you're bending your knees, the knee comes towards the chest. And two, you're pushing the mat forward with your palms to take your chest further back towards your knee. So keep alternating. And the knee that's straight, push that heel down towards the mat as much as you can within the limits of your flexibility. And then when you're ready, straighten both your knees, put your heels down towards the mat, get into a nice little down dog. Look forward between your palms, bend your knees in towards your chest, and lightly jump your feet all the way forward, and then land back down onto your hips. Extend your knees forward. Keep your thighs parallel. Keep your thighs neutral in your hips. What I mean is don't extend or take one leg out. Keep your heels about hip width apart. And then take your left foot and put that foot against your right thigh, the heel in towards the groin, your left knee down towards the mat. See if you can sit up tall. If you need to remove the flesh from underneath you, do that. Sit up tall. Inhale, take your arms up. Keep flexing your right ankle. Look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Hold on to your right calf, ankle, toes, foot, whatever works. Now work towards getting your heart to your knee, chest to knee, heart to right knee, as much as you can, slowly. And don't just make it a static stretch. Go to your max. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, see if you can forward fold. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, forward fold. And then slowly release. Left palm outside right knee, right palm behind you. Inhale, spine fold, exhale, twist. As you keep twisting, keep pushing your left knee down towards the mat. And then slowly release. Get that left knee up, left foot on the mat, left heel close to your hip. So left knee is now close to your chest. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, grab your right elbow around the left knee. Twist to the other side. Keep pulling your lower back in so your spine remains tall and you don't kind of round your back like this and then get into a really horrible twist. So make sure your spine is tall and keep exhaling to your twist. See if you can maintain that flex in your right ankle. So you're conscious of your posture also. Even though your right ankle isn't doing much, you can just kind of let it flop, but don't. Keep everything engaged. And slowly release. Extend your left knee so both your feet are out back to neutral. Once again, inhale, arms all the way to the tops. This is the seated Dandasana. See if you can keep your spine tall. And once again, avoid this. Stare out straight into the horizon. Exhale, forward fold. Hold on under your calves, ankles, toes, feet, whatever. Inhale, once again, spine tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, forward fold. See if you can go down a little more. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, forward fold, keeping a tall spine. And release. This time bend your right knee, get your right heel to your groin, right foot against left thigh, right knee into the mat. See if you need to remove the flesh from underneath of you. Once again, spine tall, inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hold on to your foot, toes, ankle or calf. Heart to knee, chest to knee. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, fold. Take your time. See if you can go down a little deeper each time. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, fold. And slowly release. This time, right palm outside left knee, left palm behind you. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, twist. Keep that left ankle flexed. So the left toes are pointing up and back towards your face. Your lower back keeps moving in. Your spine remains tall. And as you inhale, increase length of spine. Exhale, twist it. Slowly release. Get your right knee up. Right foot flat on the mat. Right heel close to right hip. Inhale, spine tall, lower back in. Exhale, wrap your left elbow around right knee, right palm behind you. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, twist. Keep that left ankle flexed. Keep looking back. Nice little twist. And slowly release. Get your feet out back to neutral. Bend both your knees so that your heels are on the mat, about hip width apart. And you're sitting right on the tip of your tailbones. You're not rounding the lower back, and you don't look like this. You end up looking like this. When you're ready, get your fingertips slightly next to your hips and slightly behind, and then lean back towards spine and get your heels off the mat so your shins are parallel to the floor. Then see if you can pull your knees in towards your chest as you keep taking your spine tone. Release one arm, release the other arm. Hold your board. If you notice, this board has got your knees in towards your chest. So one more, knees to chest, chest to knees. If you want, extend one knee, bring it back in. If you want, extend the other knee, bring it back in. If you want, extend both knees, bring them back in. When you're ready, cross your ankles, get your palms down on the mat. See if you can just reverse in to child's pose. So you got to kind of pull your hips up, get your cross behind, and if you can't, just kind of wiggle your way back to child's pose. Knee to chest, chest to knees. And then slowly find your way to down dog. When you're ready, take your right foot up as high as it'll go, so knee away from you, and then move to plank. So get onto your left tippy toes, shoulders over wrists, hips aligned with shoulders, and get your right knee to the chest. So bend your right knee in towards the chest. Keep taking the right knee up towards your armpit, chin up. And then release your right foot all the way back, hips up and back, down dog. That became serious very quick. When you're ready, take the left foot up as high as it'll go. Keep your hips neutral, and then slowly slide to plank. Keep that left leg up. Come onto your right tippy toes, shoulders over wrists, hips in line with shoulders, and left knee to chest. Keep your spine parallel to the floor. So this is not a place where you take your hips up and tuck your chin in. Keep your shoulders over your wrists, hips in line with your shoulders, chin up, and keep pulling your left knee in towards chest. And slowly release, hips up and back, down dog. When you're ready, once again, right foot all the way up. Open your right hip above your left hip. Keep taking the right heel up. Bend your right knee. Get the heel close to the hip. When you're ready, circle the right knee outside and get it towards your right elbow, back to plank. And then from there, pull it in towards your chest. And then exhale, let your right foot go all the way back and up. Three-legged down dog. Release your right foot down. Take your left leg up. Reach your toes up higher. Open your left hip above your right hip. External rotation going on. Bend your left knee, left heel towards the left hip. Keep taking the knee up. When you're ready, circle your left knee to left elbow into plank from the outside. And then bring it in towards the chest. And let it go back Drop down to your knees, point your toes back, knee to chest, child's pose. When you're ready, once again, push back into down dog. Inhale, take your right foot up. Keep your hips neutral. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, come to plank, and then get your right foot all the way forward between your palms on the center line. Automatically, your chest should be near your right knee, your chin up, keep that back knee straight. So it's like the right half of your chest is kind of literally leaning onto your right knee. Get your left palm next to right foot. Now get the left half of your chest towards your right knee. Take your right arm up, twist. Keep the back knee straight. The reason I made this a knee to chest thing is pulling the right knee in towards the center. While doing a twist, don't let it kind of flop out. Slowly ease. Get your back foot all the way forward. Keep your feet about hip distance apart. Keep your knees bent. Get your palms behind your ankles. Then slowly extend your knees. Keep taking your hips up. Tip your heart forward before you pull your heart in. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Back. And palms together. In front of your heart. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths here. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Remain vertical. Don't go all the way back. Pull your navel in towards your spine. Get your left knee up towards your chest, as high as it'll go. So this is the limit of how much I can just use my hip flexor to get my knee up to my chest. Then get your right palm outside your left knee. You got it? We're getting into a twisted balance. Get your left palm facing in front of you. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, twist. So in a weird way, this is knee to chest, but it's a standing balance. It's a twist. See if you can float back to vertical. Release the foot down. Get your palms together in front of your heart. Let's do it on the other side. Inhale, circle your palms all the way up. Get your right knee up towards your chest. Keep taking your spine tall. Get your left palm outside right knee, right palm pointing forwards. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, twist to the right. Stay steady. See if your right hip is hiking up. Try and push it down so it's level with your left hip. Keep twisting. Keep trying to get that right knee up towards your chest. When you're ready, slowly get both your arms up. Drop your right foot down, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees. If you can, jump back or walk back to down dog. When you're ready, take your left foot up as high as it will go. Left knee to chest, all the way forward, and then get your left foot all the way forward between your palms on the center line. Keep your back knee straight, spine extending forward, chin up, get your right palm next to left foot. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, you get the right side of your chest close towards your left knee, twist up. Keep that knee moving in towards the chest. Reach up with your fingertips, back knee straight. And release. Get your back foot all the way forward. Deep forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Palms together. Palms in front of your heart. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. This time, take your right knee up towards the chest. And then see if you can circle your right knee out to the right. Knee still close to the chest, but this time it's coming up on the side. Then if you want, hold on to your right big toe with your right palm, left palm, either on your left hip or extend it out. So you can just enjoy this. Knee close to the side of your chest. Or if you want, extend your right knee completely. So you're losing that right knee to chest. Enjoying a little bit of a balance. If you want, turn your head over your left shoulder, look at your left thumb. Bring the knee back in towards the chest and drop it down. Same thing on the left side. So when you're ready, bring the left knee in towards the chest. Left knee moves out to the side chest. Left palm holding left big toe. Right palm on right hip or right palm outside. You can just hold this balance. Stay strong, grow tall through the top of your head. If you want, extend your left knee. If you want, look over your right shoulder at your right thumb. Keep opening out, which means keep taking your left foot as far back as you can. Slowly release back. Palms together. In front of your heart. Push down equally into all four corners of your feet. Try and line up your heels behind your second and third toes. Pull up the kneecaps. Point your tailbone down. Increase the length of your spine. Relax your shoulders. Just get into your breath. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Either hold on behind your calves, behind your ankles, or all the way down, wherever you are, hips over heels. Try not to keep your hips all the way back. And extend your spine as much as you can before you pull your heart in towards your knees. Knees to chest, chest to knees. Now, from here, bend your knees to right angles. You can keep your fingertips down to support you. Hopefully your feet are hip width apart. Keep taking your tailbone as far back as you can. Reach your heart forward, chest to knees. Just hold for a bit. You know where this is going. Now peel your heart off your knees. Inhale, take your arms all the way up to your best chair pose. which means all your weight is on your heels, your knees are behind your toes, your heart moves back as much as possible. You're reaching as far up as you can with your fingertips. Pull your navel in, keep looking up, out at the horizon. Drop your tailbone a few inches lower, exhale, forward fold. Once again, chest to knees. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips on either side. Get your left foot all the way back. Scoot your right foot in to the center line. Drop your left heel down, heel to arch alignment. Inhale, circle your left arm all the way up and across, warrior two. Keep pushing your right hip down towards your right ankle, increase the length of your spine. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Push out with your fingertips. Look over your right shoulder, through your right index finger. So a quick reverse warrior before we once again get the side chest down to the knee. So drop your left palm, take your right palm up and across. Come back, warrior two. Go in stages. Right forearm on right thigh. So the side of your chest is already coming down towards your knee. If you want, just hanging here. If you want, get your right palm down to your ankles, circle your left arm across. And if you really want to get the side chest onto that knee, get your right shoulder under the right knee, bind, inhale, spine tall, exhale, take your left shoulder up and back. Slowly come back, warrior two, windmill your arms around, take your right foot all the way up and back. Reach up, right knee to chest, go to plank. Drop your right knee down behind your right wrist, move to pigeon. So you can adjust your right heel either close to your groin or right calf parallel to the top edge of your mat. Bring your left knee down. Make sure your hips are level. Walk your left knee as far back as it goes. Settle down to pigeon. In a weird way, this is also chest to knee. From here, get your palms back to where they would be for down dog. Get your heart away from your knees. Tuck your back toes in. Pick up your back knee. From here, without dragging your right foot, see if you can pull your knee in towards the chest and then your foot up and back. Three-legged down dog. From here, get your right foot all the way forward between your palms, a little to the right. Drop your left heel down, either heel to heel or just a little bit distance. Left toes pointing in 45 degrees. Keep pushing your tailbone down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Warrior one. Push down into your left pinky toe. The more you push down with your left pinky toe, the more you want to push your left hip forward, tailbone down and forward. And then inhale, reach up higher with your fingertips. Exhale, just tilt forward. So chest to right knee, reaching your fingertips as high as possible. So this is stage one. Stage two, if you want, drop your palms down. Rest your chest on your right knee. Stage three, if you want, Get your right shoulder under your right knee. Bind if you want, or stay with your left palm down, whatever works. Heart moving forward. Stay with your breath. 3, 2, 1. Release your palms down. Pick up your back heel. Back foot all the way forward. Deep forward. Once again, chest to knees. Inhale, come on halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Back. Palms together. Turn your heart. Stay with your breath. When you're ready, make your eyes open. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Exhale, swan dive all the way forward. Hips over heels, chest to knees. And then bend your knees to get your hips in line with your knees. Keep your fingertips down if you wish. Rest your chest on your thighs, chin going forward, tailbone going back. Inhale, get your arms next to your ears. Reach forward with your fingertips, reach back with your tailbone, take an exhale. Next inhale, come up to chair pose. Stay with your breath. If you want to get your hips slightly up, move your heart back. Keep your arms next to your ears. Once you've got that, once you can feel your weight in your heels, gently lower your tailbone down to as low as it'll go. Keep your chin up. Pull your navel in. Stay with your breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips down. Get your right foot all the way back. Scoot your left foot in to the center. Drop your right heel down, heel to arch, feet are perpendicular. Extend your right arm, inhale, come up, warrior two. Settle your left hip down towards your left ankle. Left knee starts moving out towards or in line with your second and third left toes. Back knee straight. Right pinky toe into the mat. Spine tall. Drop your right palm, take your left palm up and across. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, come back. Warrior two. Left forearm on left thigh. Circle your right arm up and across. So you can just stay here if you want. If you want, drop your left palm down. Keep taking your right shoulder back. Reach through your right fingertips. And if you want finally to go for the bind, get your left shoulder inside your left knee. So if you can notice, the left side of my chest is kind of attached to my knee in a way. Go for the bind. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, take your right shoulder up and back. Back knee straight. That's your powerhouse. Slowly come back. Warrior two. Wind and your arms around. Left foot goes back and up. Left knee to chest in plank. Keep pulling it up. Back knee straight, chin up. And then drop your left knee down behind your left wrist. Adjust your left heel. Drop your right knee down. Keep your hips level. Walk your right knee back. Move down to pigeon. When you're ready, get your palms to down dog position. Feel your chest off. Go. Off. Tuck your back toes in. Pick up your back knee. Start picking your hips up, and now just pull your knee in towards the chest. And then take your left foot back and up. Drop your right heel down, three-legged down dog. And then get your left knee back in towards the chest and left foot all the way forward, a little to the left. Drop your right heel down, 45 degrees. Keep pushing your tailbone down and forward. Inhale, come up, warrior one. Once again, push your right pinky toe into the mat. Your right hip keeps moving forward, left hip back, spine tall. Reach your fingertips up. When you're ready, push your right pinky toe a little more, lean forward. Stay with your breath. So bringing your chest closer to your knee. If you want to circle your palms all the way down, rest. If you want, just hold this. If you want, get your left shoulder under your left knee. Stay here. If you want, go for the bind. 3, 2, 1, release. Pick up your back heel foot all the way forward. Feet are hip distance apart. Bend your knees slightly, pull yourselves in. Straighten your knees. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. And circle all the way up, back. Palms together. In front of your heart. Close your eyes. What's the time? Okay. So we do one more round. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips down. Get your left foot all the way back. Drop your left knee down. Keep taking your tailbone down and forward. Climb up onto your right knee. Enjoy the stretch. Let it flex up. Inhale, take your left arm up and reach over to the right and back. So just deepening that stretch a little more. And release your palms down on either side of your front foot. Tuck your back toes in, pick up your back knee. The right foot goes up and back, three-legged down dog. Reach up. When you're ready, float to plank. Keep your right leg up. And you can just leave this out and get your right foot down and just do knees, chest, chin, chaturanga, up dog and down dog. But if you want to have some fun, get your right knee on top of your right tricep. So it's knee to chest. And then if you want, get your left elbow under your left hip point, heart moving forward, take your left foot off. If you want, extend your right knee into a balance. Slowly release, get back to down dog. And you really didn't have to do that. You could just done knees, chest, chin, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, and you would have been just fine. Look forward, bend your knees in towards your chest. So push your chest back towards your knees, look forward between your fingertips. Lightly hop your feet all the way forward. And if you find that too much, walk your feet in. Pull yourselves in. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Back. Palms together. In front of your heart. Now, if you're wondering about the technique, which I couldn't show you because it was on that side, this side we go a little slower, so you kind of get an idea of what we're trying to do. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips down, right foot all the way back. Drop down on your right knee, walk it back. Climb up onto your left knee. Keep pushing your tailbone down and forward. So if you notice, we're going to do the left knee to the chest or left knee on tricep. So this kind of prepares your hip flexor into contraction mode on the left side. At the same time, you're getting a stretch on the right side. So it's pretty much where we want to be. Inhale, circle your right arm up, reach across and reach back. But keep pushing your tailbone down and forward even more. Slowly release, palms in down dog position, index fingers parallel, touch your back toes in, pick up your back knee, left foot goes all the way back and up, three-legged down dog. Okay, now for those of you who want to get into that balance, drop out of your three-legged down dog, sit on your mats and just watch. So you kind of, I'll give you time to practice it after I finish the demo. So from here, you first sliding into plank. Then you imagine you're getting into chaturanga, so your elbows are bending, and then get your knee on top of your triceps. You might want to hop your back foot forward. Now this elbow, instead of splaying it out, pull it in and rest your right hip point on that right elbow. So you end up looking like this. Once you're here, it's a matter of taking your heart forward, getting your foot off, and then extending your left knee into the balance. Chin up. When you're done, push back to down dog. So, for those of you who've been watching, go back to down dog. Take your left leg up. Reach up with your toes. Slide forward to plank, keeping your left leg up. Lean forward into some sort of chaturanga, and then get your left knee to your chest, and then a little out. Get your knee on top of your left tricep. Scoot your right elbow in so that it sits beneath your right hip point. Reach your heart forward as you take your right foot off the mat. If you've got the balance, extend your left knee out. Once you've finished all that, hop back into down dog. Everybody meet back in down dog. Look forward, bend your knees to your chest back towards your knees. Look forward between your fingertips. Inhale, take your spine higher up. Exhale, lightly hop all the way forward. Forward, forward. Inhale, go up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Palms together. In front of your heart. And then step back into a little bit of a transpose. So just take a little break. The last bit might have been Very straight. So the nice part about a child's pose is it's knee to chest, it's relaxing. As you noticed, a lot of other knee to chests aren't relaxing at all. They kind of take a lot out of you. There are a few knee to chest standing balances, which may not be very exhausting, but they can be challenging. And then you saw some knee to chest arm balances, which can be extremely challenging. So to keep up with those arm balances, let's do an all-time favorite, the crow. But for now, just watch. So we'll start with easy crow, which is you get your elbows down on the mat, spread your fingers. So just watch, don't do anything. Keep your elbows shoulder width apart, and then just walk your knees in towards your chest, and then climb your knees to your triceps. So you're still on your tippy toes. Keep looking forward, lean forward, and try and get your toes off the mat. So that's your easy crow. Try that. Are you ready? So get your elbows down, get your palms down. Elbows are shoulder width apart. You walk your knees forward. At some point, you climb your knees onto your triceps, but you're still on your tippy toes. Then you lift your chin. It's like you're looking not only forward, but a little up. And then keep pushing your heart forward. So though your knees to chest, your chest wants to go beyond your knees. Once you've got enough of the balance, take your toes off the mat. And that's your, I think I'll call it the grounded crow, for lack of a better term. You know, the more I practice, the more I forget all the Sanskrit words, the Sanskrit terms for the asanas, and it doesn't really matter. Because, you know, Sanskrit doesn't have a copyright on the asana names. Okay, once you've finished that one, let's do the classic crow variation 1. So this, just watch, so don't do anything. Keep your heels together. Okay? Keep your heels together and your feet are like 90 degrees apart. And then get your triceps or your elbows inside your knees. So automatically your chest is coming towards your knees are coming up towards your chest. Now use your elbows to push your knees apart, and then use your knees to squeeze your elbows in. So, you know, kind of, there is this thing going on. Then put your palms down. Once again, palms down, shoulder width apart. Use your elbows to push your knees out. Use your knees to push your elbows in. So you should feel that tension with knees and elbows in your upper back. Once you got that tension, maintain that tension, knees and elbow tension. Lift your hips, take your heart forward, get one foot off the mat. If you can, get the other foot off the mat and release. So go ahead, get into that tricep inside the knee, tension. So do it now yourself. Palms down, shoulder width apart, chin up, heart, hips going up, heart leaning forward, one foot off, other foot off, and hold. If you can, if you think you can, straighten your elbows. And you're holding up basically because your knees are squeezing in towards your elbow. So that was great, except that your knees weren't coming up to your chest. Your knees were going outwards, but of course coming up directionally towards your chest. We will now try that the knees come directionally up towards the chest. Same thing, palms down, but this time instead of knees outside elbows, get your knees behind your triceps. So your knees are pushing into your triceps, and same thing, hips up, heart moving forward. Your knees are digging into your triceps and you're getting into crow. and release. So once again, knees to chest, pulling in. Hips up, heart moving forward. If you can't get both your feet up, it's cool. Just get one foot up. No big deal. We'll call it the one-legged crow, for want of a better word. Okay, once you practice that, let's go in for the final version, which is knees completely in towards the chest. Your knees are into your armpits. And once again, plant your palms down, shoulder width apart. Knees are in armpits, hips up, heart moving forward, one foot off, other foot off, and hold your floor. So if you want, go back and do whichever crow was your favorite, grounded crow, elbow, knees outside elbows, knees on triceps, or knees into your armpits. So if you notice, each crow gets your knee in closer to your chest. The closer your knee is in towards your chest, the less engagement, ironically, the less engagement you have with your abs. So it's a little like here you have some engagement, here you can let go, here you can completely let go of your abs. It's just that it's working the other way with gravity. Okay. So let's see, what are the other knees to chest? Okay, there are some fairly obvious ones, but because we are on this whole crazy propose thingy, I really don't know if I should do it. No, I will not do it, but you can try this. So this is what we're gonna do. Just watch, don't do anything. Spread your fingers, get your palms down next to a little behind your knees, next to your thighs. Keep your elbows bent, keep your elbows close to your body, and then push your toes, the backs of your toes into the mat, bring your knees in towards your chest. Then lean forward and get your feet off the mat. So you end up looking like this. And release. So once again, knees in towards the chest and balancing on your palms. So let's do it together. Spread your fingers, find a nice wide base, get your palms next to your thighs. Keep your elbows bent at all times. Elbows into, it's no point flaring out your elbows like this. Keep your elbows in close to your torso. Pull your navel in, like kind of really engage your abs. Pull the knees in towards your chest. So you're pushing your toes into the mat. Then lean forward, pick your hips up, and float your toes off the mat. And let it go. Oh. Okay, let's get into a cooling down. So sit with your right knee in front of you, right heel outside your right hip, your left knee on top of right knee. Now, even if you can't manage to get the knee on top of knee, and even if you end up looking like this, it's fine. So just for today, it's fine because we're just practicing knee to chest, chest to knee. So when you're ready, sit equally on both your hips, increase the length of your spine, fingertips down. Slowly reach your heart forward rather than down. So don't arch your back. Don't round your back. Keep taking your heart forward and then slowly release. So though this becomes a knee to chest, the stretch is in the glute. And that's usually where most knee to chests end up feeling the stretch. It's either the lower back or the glute. Slowly come up. Let's get back into the twist. So get your left foot outside right knee. Now put the full foot down. So you don't want just the upper edge, it's not like you're taking it easy. Put the full foot down, make sure the knee is going up. Make sure your left hip moves down towards the mat. Increase the length of your spine. Take your right elbow outside left knee. Keep deepening your twist. Slowly release. Okay, just for the fun of it, from here, go into Navasa, which is once again knees in towards the chest, feet up, heart moving in towards the knees, reach with your fingertips. And then the right knee was down, get the left knee down, move to Gomukhasana. So these are like what I call my seated transitions. They're interesting because they engage the core. And of course, if it's all new to you, just kind of, get your feet down, move into this. You can practice this later. It's good fun. Sit evenly on both your sit bones. Even if you can't keep one knee over the other, and if you're here like this, it's fine. You can just lean forward with that. It doesn't matter. Get your fingertips down. Inhale, increase length of spine. Exhale, fold forward. And one side is usually going to be a little different from the other. One side is going to be tighter. One side is going to be easier. It's all part of the territory. Don't freak out. You do know that you are asymmetrical. We think we're all symmetrical, but internally we're all asymmetrical. We hold tension more on one side. Hopefully yoga will help you kind of even things out a little more. When you very slowly come back up and get your right foot on the mat or the floor outside your left knee, completely on the mat. So it's not like resting on the outer edge. Right knee up towards the spine, sit equally on both your hip or on your sit bones. Spine tall, left elbow outside right knee, inhale, spine tall, exhale. And slowly release. Now we're gonna do a fun thing. So just watch, don't do anything. Remain in this ready to twist position. Get into your boat pose. See if you can wiggle your boat. So I'm still on the boat. I'm just kind of wiggling my way, knee to chest, into my final Shavasana. Oh, I just missed the mat. But anyway, you get this point. So go ahead, play with your boat pose and get into your final Shavasana. And once you're in Shavasana, take your time to kind of really adjust yourself. Let everything go, let your feet go floppy. Relax all your muscles, relax your joints. Let gravity take your bones over. If you're feeling funky things going on in your upper back, lift your head, tuck your chin in towards your neck, and gently release your head back down. Slowly get into your breath. Nice long deep breath in. As you hold your breath, start moving your fingers and toes. And when you're ready to exhale, yes, draw your knees in towards your chest. Final time. And then just because child's pose, happy baby pose is such a lovely knee to chest, get the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. Get your knees as far apart as you can from each other. Hold on to your feet from the outer edges of your feet. Pull your knees in towards your chest, actually literally your armpits. And then lower your tailbone down towards the mat. Keep your spine extended as much as you can. And keep pulling your knees down towards the chest. Keep your heels as far apart as you can from each other. And then let it go. Hug your knees to your chest. Gently rock from side to side. Roll over to your right. Turn your face down. Leave your eyes open. Come back to seated, cross-legged, Shavasana, Vajrasana, whatever works for you. Palms in front of your heart, spine tall, shoulders relaxed. Few seconds of silence, finding your center. With intention, thanking yourselves for taking the time to be here, to honor your practice. However crazy, however difficult, however easy it might have been, spending the time, your me time on your mat. Namaste Yogis, as always, extremely happy to be practicing with you, and I'll see you on Tuesday.